The low-carb diet and high blood pressure, the honest truth. For decades, if you had high blood pressure, you were likely told the same two things: cut the fat and, most importantly, cut the salt. But what if, for millions of people, the primary dietary driver of high blood pressure wasn't salt at all? What if it was something else we eat every single day? In this video, we're uncovering the honest truth about the relationship between a low-carbohydrate diet and high blood pressure. Based on the science, we'll explore how it works, the potential risks, and most importantly, how to do it right. What is a low-carb diet? It's not just keto. First, let's be very clear. When people hear low-carb, they often immediately think of the strict ketogenic, or keto, diet. But low-carb is actually a broad spectrum. A very low-carb keto diet restricts carbs to under 50 grams a day, to force the body into a state of ketosis. A more moderate and sustainable low-carb diet, which is what we're focusing on today, typically involves eating between 50 and 150 grams of carbohydrates per day. This is a crucial difference. So what does a healthy low-carb plate actually look like? It's not about eliminating all plants. It's about being smart. You're reducing or removing the refined, starchy carbs, like bread, pasta, sugar, and soda, and replacing them with an abundance of non-starchy vegetables, healthy fats, and high-quality protein. The science: how cutting carbs can lower blood pressure. So how can reducing carbohydrates possibly help with blood pressure? The science points to two main mechanisms. First, let's talk about the insulin and salt connection. This is fascinating. Diets high in refined carbs can lead to chronically high levels of the hormone insulin. One of insulin's many jobs is to tell your kidneys how much sodium to hold onto. When insulin is always high, it's constantly telling your kidneys to retain more sodium. That retained sodium makes you retain more water, which increases your blood volume and, you guessed it, your blood pressure. By lowering your carb intake, you lower your insulin levels, which allows your kidneys to finally excrete that excess sodium properly. For years, we've demonized one white crystal, salt. But compelling research suggests that for many, the bigger culprit is another set of white crystals: sugar and refined flour. By reducing these, you allow your body's sophisticated system for regulating sodium and blood pressure to finally do its job properly. If you're finding this insulin connection interesting, do me a quick favor and hit that like button below. It really helps the video reach more people. The second mechanism is a bit more straightforward: weight loss and inflammation. Low-carb diets are often very effective for weight loss, and studies show that losing even 5 to 10% of your body weight can significantly lower blood pressure. At the same time, cutting sugar and refined grains helps reduce chronic inflammation, which is known to damage and stiffen our blood vessels over time. The honest truth: risks and how to do it right. Okay, that's the theory. But here's the honest truth: how you do a low-carb diet is everything. This brings us to the idea of a clean versus a dirty low-carb diet. A low-carb diet filled with processed sausages, bacon, and fast food is not a health strategy. It's often high in sodium and unhealthy fats that can absolutely harm your heart. A clean, heart-healthy low-carb diet focuses on whole foods. This also means focusing on key minerals. A healthy low-carb diet must be rich in potassium and magnesium. To help counterbalance sodium, you find these in low-carb friendly foods like spinach, avocados, mushrooms, almonds, and salmon. Imagine two people who both eat 100 grams of carbs a day. Person A eats processed sausages for breakfast, a bun-less fast food burger for lunch, and pork rinds for a snack. Person B eats a spinach omelette, a large grilled chicken salad with olive oil, and a handful of almonds. While their carb counts might be similar, their blood pressure and long-term health outcomes will be vastly different. Quality is the key. Your action plan: a heart-healthy low-carb day. So what does this actually look like on your plate? Let me give you a quick sample day. For breakfast, you could have scrambled eggs cooked with spinach and mushrooms. For lunch, a large salad with grilled chicken breast, lots of mixed greens, and a simple olive oil vinaigrette. And for dinner, Maybe some baked salmon with a side of steamed broccoli and roasted asparagus. As you can see, this isn't about deprivation. The power foods to focus on are fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, avocados, and high-quality lean poultry. It's a delicious and satisfying way to eat. So, what is the honest truth? A well-planned, whole foods-based low-carb diet, not a strict keto diet, can be a powerful tool for lowering blood pressure for many people. It works by addressing potential root causes like high insulin and inflammation. But it must be done correctly, focusing on high-quality proteins, healthy fats, and nutrient-dense vegetables. As always, it is essential that you talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have high blood pressure. If you found this balanced, evidence-based approach helpful for cutting through the confusion, please take a moment to click that subscribe button. We're dedicated to bringing you more useful health information, so you can make the best decisions for your wellness journey. Thank you for watching.